I decided I would just go live again, so I'll just wait until people hop on board. I was just gonna do some regular filming, but this place is very interesting looking, and I wanted to share it with you. So we'll just wait. We'll just wait. Hello, good morning. Sorry, let me fix this. Yes, we're live again. Excuse me, I'm suffering from allergies all year long. But we're at the Union Cemetery here in Placerville. I found another one. Indeed, I did. We're in Placerville, California, also known as Hangtown, because they used to hang people here. I guess it was the last hanging in California was here. This place looks pretty cool, and I wanted to share it with you. It's different. Now, this place went through a lot of issues. There was a lot of vandalism. There were graves dug up and things like that. It's still a little weird. Even on the paths that you walk on, there's people buried, literally on the path. So it's kind of different. So we'll just take a quick, nice walk around. But look at this beautiful piece. Look at this. That is gorgeous. 21 mother. Can't begin to tell you how much I love this rain. And this piece is really nice too. Ruth. Yeah, quite the stunning place. James Atkins, a native of Brantford, Canada, died September 27th, 1863, aged 26 years. Hi, Nana. Oh, is it buffering? It's probably because of the rain. If it keeps buffering, let me know, and I'll stop and just film, do a regular film. So we have little outdoor mausoleums here. We have some fairly new spots. This is a fairly new burial. Please, if it is buffering too much, let me know, because I'd rather give you guys a good experience, and then I can just walk around and film. La Rue. Okay, good. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Nana. So I believe the cemetery was erected 1855. This is our first cool day that we've had in a long time. Mother, Eliza Barney, she was a schoolmaker, okay. Died July 10th, 1910, age 66 years. Now This place is interesting. How's the humidity in New Jersey today, Nana? When I lived in Philadelphia, it was crazy. It'd be like 99 degrees out with 100% humidity. I'm gonna have to be careful where I step. You can see that there's markers everywhere, even sunk markers. Which, since I work at a cemetery, it really makes me want to lift it and repair it. Good morning, Kim. Thank you for joining. 97%, yeah, that's what I figured. This place is interesting. Has an interesting feel. Dare I say, slightly haunted. You can tell that this is an older section here. That looks like a beautiful lily. Rachel Simmons, maybe, died January 20th, 1894, age 69 years. These right here, I'll show you these. These are these are mausoleums. There's crypts here. Let me show you real quick. So we have people buried or interred in here. They're very old, but I'm glad they're not smashed up. Somewhat modern, yeah. Yeah, this is a... Oh, that's beautiful over here. Look at this. That's a gorgeous piece. Is that Fanny? Fanny Eliza, wife of D.P. Bentz. Died September 14th, 1895, age 64 years, a native of Kentucky. Yeah, that's beautiful. I like that. Beautiful detail. Look at that fingernail. Gorgeous. Okay. It's actually a fairly large cemetery. This one is crumbling in, sinking in. David M. Fisher, born in Hangtown, York County, Pennsylvania, May 11th, 1836, died in Placerville, 1874. So you can see it stretches all the way back over there too. This is interesting. Whoa, falling into holes. So that's a fresh grave right here. Hey, there's Cathal. Hey, buddy. Yep, that's a fresh grave. Right there. No marker. So markers cost a lot. Hi, Dead Good Walks. Thank you for joining again. Markers are very expensive, and they take 6 months to 2 years to arrive at the cemetery. So we have even more going all the way down on the hillsides. We'll just keep on trucking along here. Again, sorry, I am suffering from terrible allergies. Oh, I do see one. Looks like a mausoleum up over there. Can't read it, but it has a beautiful little rose on there. I'll keep trucking along. It's a lot bigger than I thought. Beautiful country out here, though. With the pine and the oak. Let's go check out this mausoleum real quick. Look at this too. Look at this like cherub up top here. Beautiful. Florilla, wife of Charlestown, died July 30th, 1876, age 57 years, 5 months and 16 days. In the steel, I don't know what that says, in the steel. In the sweet by, and something by. I don't know what that says. That's really hard to read. Here we have one of our classic weeping willows. Moses Kidd died August 11th, 1880, age 63 years and 11 days, native of Illinois. Stepping down. Excuse me, guys. In memory of Sarah, beloved wife of W.M.D. Edwards, native of Ireland, died July 4th, 1886, aged 33 years, gone but not forgotten. Now, I want to look at something. Just real quick, I wanted to see what this is all about. There's a little post here. I'm not really sure why it's here. It seems kind of odd. This was his house. It's a bed and breakfast. I don't know why this is here. Oh, that was his house. Okay. His house still exists. And that's his marker. His house is now a bed and breakfast. All right. Look, we have another fresh grave up over here. These are all sinking in. So when you bury someone, you have to pack the ground in. So this has been here since 93, it looks like, though. Or maybe, no. No marker. Don't know how long it's been here. Interesting. Hope I don't get any ticks. It doesn't appear that they have a landscaping crew. Let's go look over here real quick. This beautiful cedar tree here. The Keller family. Looks like it's the only old mausoleum here. It's not that old though. Not too many. You're good. Oh, thank you, Janie. I appreciate that. Try to be as quiet and peaceful as I can when I'm out here. Interesting. Let's keep walking. Now it's sad they don't keep up, but it is beautiful even when it's overgrown. So I wanted to show you guys this. So as you can see, these are, you know, paths that you walk on, but then you look down and it's full of markers. People are buried right in the middle of the walkway here. Look at that. I think I see a gorgeous headstone coming up. This one is for Mother. Yeah, I'll show you that tree again. That's a... Yeah, I don't know what's going on with YouTube lately. It says I have 13 on board. But yeah, we have this beautiful old big cedar. Some more markers. Get moved around. But see, this is so strange to me that the walkways would be full of, or the paths would be full of these burials. Here's a beautiful little metal piece here. Gone but not forgotten. Tolly. Look at this. So this is metal. This beautiful rose. Yeah, I love these metal markers. They're really cool. Let's see if anything's on the back. Yep. Oh, look at this little baby here. Little child. Our darling Johnny, son of JB and Alice Tully, died December 25th, 1875, age 2 years and 8 months. Very neat. Looks like I'm not sure what kind of tree this is. Looks like a citrus, but it's not. Yeah, it's a sad Christmas. So this place is interesting because it's a mix of old and new. So directly ahead we have very old and very new. I'm guessing these mausoleums were maybe put up in the 60s or 50s. I don't know, but that seems about right. Here we have a beautiful rose that was planted, though not blooming. Oh, here's a nice piece that fell over. Let me get away from this tree. There we go. Emma, daughter of W.H. and J. Maynard, died November 22nd, 1875, age 6 years. We have the crown and the finger pointing upwards towards heaven. That's a beautiful piece, though. The boundary, I really like that. Beautiful. Up here, more stuff going on. James Salter, born February 26, 1838. That's my father's birthday, though he was born in 1952, not 1852. Died December 7th, 1878. Yeah, that's what I love about the old pioneer cemeteries, is the craftsmanship involved is stunning, to say the least. David Dow Johns, born March 16th, 1825, at Newcastle, Coshocton County, Ohio, however you say that. Sounds Native American. Died January 15th, 1877. This gentleman was born almost 200 years ago. So, why don't we go head back over here. Oh, look, this used to have a fountain. Interesting. A long time ago. These are ash placements, which, if done right, are about 2 feet down. So these are 1970s, I'm guessing. Maybe 60s. I'm seeing a lot of 1970s as the oldest in here. Naomi made it to 100. Good job, Naomi. Hello, June. Sometimes they get flowers. That was for Memorial Day recently. Sad that it's no longer working. I'm sure it was beautiful at the time. Okay, I'm gonna head back this way. Yeah, you can kind of tell by the way the stones are right here that it's 1970s, 60s. Oh, good, Gleaming Graves. Good job. That's the stuff I got to do every day at work. Here we have Freddie. Hard to read, but he passed in 1873, 7 years old. Some very, very old plastic flowers. Nice looking piece here. Johnny Gouyan. Very pretty. So the Gouyan family right there. Nothing on the back. We have this old piece. Almost impossible to read though. A lot of destroyed old markers here. CBM Russell of New York died March 28th. Can't see the date. 18 something. Let's see what else we got around here. This right here is an old redwood tree. Beautiful old redwood. Probably as old as the cemetery, would be my guess. Because redwoods are coastal and they were imported up here, and they're typically male. All of them that they plant up here are male. No females, so they can't pollinate and grow. I'm gonna cut across here real quick. Now this is interesting. It's got the California flag sign right there. George Cilio, June 16th, 1868. September 4th, 1919. Husband of Anna, father Alma, Arta, and Georgia. Henrietta, sister of George. Writing that I cannot really make out. Now what we do have up here are not necessarily where I'm at right now, but in the foothills we do have a small grove of sequoia. I believe the oldest is about 2,000 years old. Very large circumference. And then of course in Yosemite we have the Sequoia National Forest, which are the largest trees in the world, I believe. So once again, yeah, we have our own flag. It's the California Grizzly Bear, which no longer exists. But the grizzlies were all the way down even into the Bay Area along the coast. As you can see, I'm on the path, and we do have more people buried right on the path. This little one right here just says baby. And here we have a beautiful drape. I believe all the states have their own flag. It's an interesting piece. The all-seeing eye. Look at that. Oh, that's interesting. Wow. That eye is something else. Iron cross too. I don't believe it's like Germanic or anything. It's not. But he's a native of Italy. Giuseppe Rolleri died in San Francisco August 24th, 1883, age 65 years. Nice carving in there though. Angelina died in Sacramento September 29th, 1901, age 26 years, 9 months, native of Placerville. That's what I thought he was a Mason. And he was. Angelo died in San Francisco, 1892, native of Switzerland. Age 72. Yeah, that's a beautiful piece, all right. A lot of other beautiful spots here. Hey, Kathy. Welcome. It's going good. Enjoying the cool weather for a change. Now, all these graves are sinking in pretty bad. And the reason is because when they put the dirt in, they didn't tamp it. You got to tamp that dirt and then continue to put more dirt on top. It looks like they had cut the sod that you can see right here. That used to probably be, maybe, sod. We have a brick. But yeah, you got to tamp your dirt so it's nice and flat and hard, and then you put more dirt on it and keep tamping it. That's how you do that. Otherwise, it's going to sink. Miss Sarah Hicks, born in Cornwall, Cornell, as they say in Cornish, with a K, which is a Celtic language. It's P Celtic, though, not Q Celtic. Irish and Scots is Q Gaelic, and Welsh and Cornish are P Gaelic, in case you didn't know. And by Q, I mean it's a hard Q sound, so Mac, you know, Macintosh and Meek, and that's son of and daughter of, and then Mop, M-A-P, which you'll see in the Welsh language a lot, is with the P sound, Mop, son of. We head over here. It's so strange to me that they literally have people buried right here on the walkway. I just find that odd. I've never seen that. Let's head up over here. Yeah, you'd have fun gleaming graves. You know, and our job is a pretty honest and somber job at times, so we do have to have fun and crack jokes quite a bit as well. Jacob Perkins, native of Middleborough, Massachusetts, died August 5th, 1877, I believe, age 55 years. Oh, these are neat too. Some classic. I always like the classic looking headstones too. Yes, we're at the Union Cemetery in Placerville, California. Beautiful. When I head over here, I'm gonna have to duck. I really think this is some kind of citrus tree. It really does look like it. Wow, look at how cool this is in here. Beautiful. I love when trees do this. Trees have so much character to them. Almost human qualities in their own right. I even have this beautiful little birdhouse. And it's funny when I say that trees have almost a human-like quality. There was an alphabet in Ireland. I've mentioned this before, I think, but there was an alphabet in Ireland called Owam from the 3rd century Common Era. And it was a tree alphabet. So, but they had, they had human-like personalities. The birch tree, or the oak, was strength, and the birch, rebirthing, things like that. Some people associate the Owam alphabet with druids and whatnot, but there's no evidence for that. Usually it just marked territory, and you'd see it inscribed on stones, and it's just basically lines and grooves. Beautiful blue jay over here. And we already saw this one, but we're gonna go look at it again. It's a fairly new. Oh, thank you, Kathy. I like to read. I do like this little setup. I figure for the short amount of time that we have on this beautiful earth, I like to learn as much as I can about the universe and different modes of thinking across all cultures. I believe it was Pippin, yes. Oh, crashing here. That's interesting. Can't really read it very well. A lot of lichen growing on there. And see, it goes down the hill. Yeah, geography is wonderful. I love knowing what's going on. So right here, we have a nice little vase, and we have its spot. Someone moved it. Oh, I'm gonna return it. There you go. I don't think I looked at this one. It's really pretty. Yeah, maps are great. I have a pretty good sense of direction. Usually. Beautiful. Maybe there's writing on the back. The last name is Streeter. Let's look at the back. Wow, it's really collapsing here. Yeah, Carolyn, wife of G.W. Streeter, died August 5th, 1904. You can see that the graves here are really, it might be hard for you to see, but it's really collapsing in. Yeah, I forget what the hand down means, actually. Oh, thank you, Ruth. And as you can see down here, more on the path here. And just thought I'd show you the deer scat. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's deer. I was gonna say rabbit, but it's deer. I don't know why I showed you that. Being a weirdo, I guess. Look at this beautiful oak. Yeah, they do gleaming graves. I don't understand their logic here. You can see that Eugene here was buried in 85. And if there was a liner buried here, it would be popping out. If he had a cement liner, he probably didn't. But you can see here they had a wall of some sort, which has just been falling over the last almost 40 years. They are the hand of God. I do know that. I don't know what it means when it's pointing down. A lot of the time it's pointing up. Maybe coming down to take a spirit. That would be a good guess, I think. We have more down here. We do have a Celtic cross I want to look at real quick. So the hand pointing down would take your soul. The hand pointing up probably means you're there. You're already there, you made it. You know, these markers right here is just so weird. Roy was buried here. I'm sure his wife was too. She just doesn't have her little plaque anymore. And this nice little Celtic cross. (1891 and 1908), I think. Viola May Ingham. Reason why I love, I've mentioned this before, but the reason why I love coming to the old pioneer cemeteries is I always feel like I'm back in time. You know, I can see the families mourning, wearing black. You know, maybe the horse and carriage out on the side of the road here. Anything like that. I can feel it, I can see it. It's the same when I walk into an old home. But I can still sense their mourning, I guess. You know, and if you're familiar with the clothing and style, it's I don't know, it almost brings memories that aren't my own. Look at this old rose bush. Sorry. That's beautiful. That's a big one too. What I love about roses is they're really hard to kill. You know, sometimes I wonder if I'm even imagining, if I'm catching glimpses of residual moments in time. You know, this sounds rather pseudoscientific, but you just never know. It's a large, old universe, still expanding, and still has a long time to go. Trillions of years. Literally. I wanted to show you this. Before I show you the front, though, she lived 1,021 days. You don't see that too often. Man, 1975 to 1978. She was born June 13th, 75. I am only 2 months older, almost to the day, than this young one. See, Kathy? So true. You can feel them. This looks like, this is a blackberry right here. Though there's no berries, obviously. They come around in September, typically. No, that's the best time to pick them. But this is a Himalayan blackberry. It's not a native California blackberry. The Himalayan blackberries were brought over and became an invasive species. Hard to read, almost impossible. Okay, so we were right, eh, Nana? Thank you for sharing that info with us. I love when the lilies or poppies are growing over a grave. In memory of Carolina, wife of Gottlieb, I'm not sure what it says, Polar, died 1874, 25 years. We got gophers here too. Looks like we had an old oak. That's hardpan. This stuff's hard to dig through. All that rock. I have a lot of that at my cemetery. This one cracked and fell over. Another baby. That breeze feels wonderful. It really does. Pine right here too. This right here is I believe that's a digger pine. That's what Mark Twain used to call them. Father, mother, Auburn J. Blakely, born June 9th, 1827, died 1916, a native of Pennsylvania. Mother, Carolyn F. Blakely, born March 24th, 1824, died 1897, native of Bremen, Germany. It keeps on going along the path. Here it says, "Here rest many of the men and women who first saw the beauty and value of this land and chose to remain and build the Dorado County we cherish today. You are welcome to visit this and other pioneer burial grounds for historical study, genealogical research, or a peaceful walk. Help us preserve these graves and markers for generations to come. In California, desecration of a cemetery is a felony." This beautiful gate here. Yeah, it's nice and cloudy out. I love it. Memory gates in honor of S.H. Rance, M.D., 1868-1927, 1870 to 1951, erected by the Fitch family. And that beautiful sign. Just kidding. Placerville Union Cemetery plots, new niche and mausoleum spaces. Although I don't know how many people actually still come and visit or are interred here. I think the most recent I saw was maybe 2017, I'm not sure. But I guess I'm gonna call it quits. That's about it. I'm gonna head home and clean my house. But I appreciate everyone. Those of you that showed up, thank you for hanging out with me. And I'll be talking to you guys pretty soon. I hope everyone has a great Sunday and rest of your weekend. Thank you. I will drive safely. Thanks, you guys.